Forests are vital to the health and sustainability of countless ecological systems in Minnesota, including our own. Yet historically, our society has long promoted the systematic taming and destruction of forests and the landscape through disruptive actions like logging, mining, sprawl, and mistreatment of our natural resources. With threat of deforestation, climate change, and cultural attitudes and traditionally regarded the forest as expendable property under our control, a new cultural outlook must be promoted, one that recognizes the forest's territorial sovereignty and encourage creative methods of afforestation that will begin to establish integral relationship between human society and forested environments. By looking at existing ground conditions in various contexts throughout the state, a series of strategies afforestation tactics were developed, which take advantage of existing systems of land division and management through which to introduce new forested environments into.
In developed urban areas like Minneapolis, a lack of forested spaces and supply of underutilized or abandoned parcels could yield opportunities for afforestation. On these plots of land, communities could be incentivized to establish and maintain new trees, shrubs, and other flora to create seedling forests that provide ecological services for the benefit of surrounding populations. This includes sequestering carbon, improving air quality, and regulating local temperatures. Implemented on a wide scale, seedling forests can begin to create a patchwork of freestanding natural habitats, providing homes for small animal species and promoting pollination processes across different environments. Away from densely populated areas, ex-urban and rural regions hold significant afforestation potential due to the larger size of their plots. Adjacent to the parcel boundaries of major properties, trees and shrubs could be placed along their extent to establish boundary forestry networks. These forested boundaries function as natural buffers, serving as windbreaks to control soil erosion, protect sensitive crops and livestock, and minimize snowdrifts in winter months. Furthermore, these forested strips of land can serve as ecological corridors for animal wildlife, connecting fragmented forested habitats together to create a larger, integrated forest network. Suburbanization in the outskirts of growing towns poses a danger for existing forested landscapes. If forests are at imminent risk of being cleared for development, implementing a net neutral policy can ensure the overall footprint of forests are perpetually maintained. Net neutral development would require that any area of forested land cleared for development be offset with an equal area and amount of trees replanted elsewhere nearby. This balance promotes a sustainable development practice, allowing for new construction while preventing the diminishment of forests, ensuring existing habitats and ecosystems are maintained for the future. For communities once reliant on industrial operations like mining, transitioning to a timber-based LCP management system would breathe new life into small towns. An LCP, or limited common property, is a system of resource management which allows for the limited extraction of a shared finite resource within an exclusive group of access holders. By backfilling and leveling obsolete mining pits with remediated soils, then introducing resilient tree species that can be harvested for lumber products when mature, this conversion will provide a new source of sustainable economic generation for small towns while repairing the fabric of surrounding forested lands and restore degraded habitats. For agronomic communities dependent on monoagriculture, adopting agroforestry practices can greatly improve farming outcomes. Agroforestry incorporates the planting and cultivation of trees alongside traditional farm crops to benefit farmers and the environment. This practice can protect crops from temperature fluctuations, reduce potential runoff, and enrich nutrient-depleted soils, all improving the quality of crop yields. Furthermore, if the trees planted are crop-producing, they can also yield an alternate source of produce and income for farmers, reducing potential economic risks by diversifying farming operations. In agricultural territories that utilize crop circle farming, the corners of parcels are normally left underutilized due to the reach of central pivot irrigation systems and general unproductivity of these outer fringes of land. These corners make an ideal space to populate with new trees and shrubs to establish fringe forests. Adjacent to other parcel corners, the cumulative effect can create substantial forested areas in the middle of treeless plains, a series of ecological enclaves. Occupying up to 22% of a single parcel's land area, these forests benefit surrounding farmlands by improving soil fertility, moderating water retention levels, and promoting biodiverse landscapes. As these tactical strategies are implemented and become widespread, it would set the stage for a radical transformation in the way forests are recognized by introducing the Forests of Minnesota Bill of Rights and Protections Act. This legislative proposal would legally recognize the forested lands of Minnesota as citizens with the same set of legal rights and protections as humans. Such policy enactment would serve as a counter to historically disruptive deforestation practices and ensure the preservation of existing forested landscapes to the maximum extent possible. In total, the result would transform our relationship with the landscape by recognizing the forest's integrity and sovereignty, releasing the forest from subjugation under human control, and promote an integrated coexistence between the built world and natural environment.
Through this set of strategies, we aim to transform the territorial conditions of the land, disrupting established system of land division and management so that forested landscapes can maintain and expand their presence in areas first disrupted by human activity. Over time, the forest would gain sovereignty through rights that protect forested landscapes and by extensions the ecosystem it supports, forming a new cultural outlook that reorients the way society treats its relationship with forested environments. In addition, we look to increase awareness of ecological services and benefits forested lands provide and establish a dialogue that recognizes the forest's integral role in maintaining the health and sustainability of our environments.